Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of the Pinkie and Cloud Show.
Pinkie and Cloud Show, episode 2. Did you ever think we would reach this milestone?
This milestone right here, episode 2.
It's a celebration, niggas!
A celebration all around. I never felt such energy in my life. I am so hyped tonight, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We have such a good show for you.
We don't get hyped, we get pumped.
We have such a pumping, radioactive show for you guys tonight, and we can't wait for you all to listen.
Can we thank our sponsors before we
First, we'd like to thank Colgate toothpaste.
We like to thank Colgate and every dentist in America. 4 out of 5 dentists in America recommend that Yams brush her teeth, because those gases that come out of her mouth, it looks like Osmosis Jones in her fucking mouth, man. Like what's the?
It looks like a Sarlacc pit in Star Wars. It's just gonna eat you.
Who's the guy? Oscar the Grouch. That's what it looks like. Oscar the Grouch lives in her mouth. And we'd also like to thank Bad Wrestlers Exposed for keeping the wrestling community
up to date
and entertained.
Yeah, definitely entertained.
I'm definitely entertained by them.
Bad Wrestlers Exposed doing a great service to professional wrestling out there.
Yes, they're exposing the shit that's out there and things that people don't like. I applaud the guy from Bad Wrestlers Exposed, even though he hides behind whatever he hides behind.
Yeah, even though he's anonymous Punan. He's
getting the word out there. A lot of people are scared to talk, and he's a voice. He's a voice for the voiceless.
He is a faceless, voiceless voice.
Faceless voice, the voice of death. Careless.
Yeah.
He's a careless whisper of wrestling. But we have to thank them. Even though they do things that I don't agree with.
Can we thank another company for giving us so much entertainment?
Of course. What's that?
Let's thank BWF, Bronx Wrestling Federation.
BWF, the Bronx Wrestling Federation.
Thank you.
The Bronx Wrestling Federation with Richie Ruiz. Richie Ruiz Productions.
Richie Ruiz. I'm waiting for the. I haven't seen this month's the month of August's Bronx Wrestling Federation show. I really want to watch it.
We missed out. But
I really want to watch it.
I really want to see Yams and all those other colorful characters.
General George.
Who's General George?
He's the guy with the big breasts. He's the guy with the big old breasts.
What about the child molester from NDIW? Does he wrestle?
Richie.
Oh, Richie.
Nah, I don't know.
Stevie Person's tag team partner.
Unless unless there's that Fed running.
What Fed?
The Fed that employs that stuff.
Who's the big Jamaican patty nigga? Slugger. I'm not a batty boy. I fuck your mother. Slugger. Listen, that guy is probably one of the worst that I've ever seen in my life. It's very rare for me to say that I've seen the worst wrestler ever, but he's up there. He's like in my top 5. He got a what? He got a TNA tryout. Yeah. For a company that's let me not say anything.
Relax, buddy. It's all good. We don't need to go too crazy right now. We're all right. We just started this party. You don't need to send it into a nosedive just yet. Talking about
fuck your mother, Slugger. I should talk like that for the rest of the show, right?
No, I would not be against that at all. I would actually.
Why you put me on Bad Wrestling Exposed, nigga? Nah, Slugger. I don't know if he's a cool guy or a bad guy, but as a wrestler, I went to a show at NDIW once. It was a whopping sellout. 10 crowd audience of 10, maybe 5. Maybe it was like 4 people that actually worked there. Oh man,
their moms came by to watch.
Yeah, Mike McNicholas and his mom were there. I remember when little Mikey McNicholas was too young to go to the shows by himself. He used to be there. His mom's face was priceless because you could tell he used to wear the mittens. Yeah, it was like he was training himself not to scratch his eyes out when he was marking out for Joey Tell and Sam Shields when they come out. When Sam Shields come out, you always hear his voice, "Yay!"
He loves himself some Sam
He
Shields.
loves some Sam.
He loves the machine.
The machine. Silky Shields.
The machine, Sam Shields.
Yes.
Gonna give you a German.
German.
Gonna give you an exploder.
He's gonna give you a Heimlich. I had a great 5-star match with Sam Shields one time.
Oh, tell us about it.
I remember Sam Shields. Sam Shields is a fucking.
When you go into a match, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Like, you go into a match, you know you gotta wrestle Sam Shields. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
All right,
How are you gonna take control?
I'll tell this story.
How are you gonna take control of the Sam Shields?
Oh, it's hard to do.
As a professional wrestler, will you go in there?
All right, can I tell the damn story, Pinkie?
Go ahead, tell the damn story.
It is July of 2013. I'm doing a show for Joel Maximo's promotion, Fighting Spirit Wrestling.
Awesome.
At the Ludus Wrestling Center.
Mm-hmm.
My opponent for the night is my good buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, and even still now, is a good friend of mine, Sam Shields.
Nice.
If you don't know who Sam Shields is, Google him, YouTube him, and he also does great.
Designer?
He's a great designer for your gear. So hit him up and get your wallets out, because he's gonna give you quality work. But nonetheless, Joel books me against him, and you have to understand, at this period of time at FSW, I'm running the music and wrestling at the same time. So I have to worry about reading a card, and I have to worry about going out and performing. So I literally have no time to remember calling spots in the back. I have to call it all in the ring, which I have no problems with. I've wrestled my main man Pinkie here one time.
You call everything in the back?
No, I don't. I don't work like that. I like to work in the ring. That's my preference. Nothing wrong with it. But I worked through, and we called shit in the ring, and nothing went wrong. But Sam insists on going over the match, right? So I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. So I'm telling him, my man, I'm probably not going to remember any of this shit when we get to the ring, because I have to worry about like 10,000 things in the back. He's, oh no, you're going to do fine. Don't worry about it. So we get out there, and this guy, he comes out the curtain like fucking Terminator 1, just without the shotgun. He's like,
did he come out in an electricity ball, butt ass naked?
yeah, it looked like they put him on the fucking on the chair when he came out. He was shaking and shit. So he's all pumped up. So I come out, and I'm like, fuck, because I like during my entrance, I'm like, fuck, because I forgot everything we spoke about. So we get in the ring, and just like we got through the opening spot, and then everything just went to fucking shit. And it's my fault because I don't remember anything, but you can't blame me because I had more things to worry about. So he fucking just whipping me to the fucking corner and then screaming, blurting out some shit like, Pinkie, if I take you to the corner, I'm for the viewers that listen, I'm grabbing Pinkie's wrist and doing the gesture that I'm taking him to the corner. I'm gonna say, come out and take a clothesline. Okay, that's how you do it, right?
Yeah, that's how that.
Okay.
Usually I don't say anything. I just clothesline him.
But imagine if somebody goes, all right, Pinkie.
What that mean?
Is this slugger?
Exactly. No, that was not slugger. Fuck your mother. But that's Sam Shields did that shit about 50 fucking times in the match, and I don't know if it was just me that just didn't get it or whatever. But that match was shit. I take the blame for it. I'll take the L. I'll take the loss. Cause
that's very Vanguardian of you.
No, it's noble.
It's noble.
But
very noble of you.
This story was not to shit on Sam Shields because Sam Shields I actually get along with. He's a great wrestler.
I had a great match with Sam Shields at Paragon Wrestling.
Fuck you and listen. I'm talking about Sidney Cloud. You could plug yourself in a minute. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish now. Okay, you want to be like Slugger or you want to be like Pinkie?
I'm gonna be like Pinkie for
Slugger.
the children. For the children.
For the children. All right. Yeah, Slugger. Last time I see Slugger, he was in Cool Runnings. But Jamaica, we got a bobsled team. He was with Orichi.
What? Who's that?
Slugger in your children's butt. Oh man. All right, well that's enough about that. We're having a great time over here. We're having a great time over here at the Pinkie Cloud Show. Anyway, but Sam Shields, that's my boy right there. Check him out for gear, and he's a great wrestler. I'm just sharing a funny story because this guy at the end of the match got so fucking pissed off that he just gave me a Michinoku driver and fucking pinned me because I could not kick out of that motherfucker for nothing. He fucking pinned me, and my legs were going nowhere. I was like, but I couldn't get nowhere. What's been going on, man?
Nothing much.
You have to talk into the microphone.
Hello, do you hear me now?
Yeah, they can hear you now. This is professional wrestling extraordinaire.
Yeah.
All right, what's been going on, man? What you been up to in pertaining to professional wrestling?
Well, nothing much. Just training. Came back from Mexico. Trained with Sky Day.
That sounds interesting. Can you talk into the microphone and give me some energy so I can
Alright,
understand
I'm
what
sorry
you're talking
about
about?
that. I just some bloated.
So you've been to Mexico.
That was one of the highlights of my career. I got to train with Sky Day, Lucha Libre. Sky Day. Don't correct me.
He's gonna correct you, Pinkie. He was actually there. You weren't.
Whoa. I got to wrestle Super Crazy.
Super Crazy.
Got to hang out with Super Crazy, one of the fucking nicest guys who took care of me and took me under his wing and helped me out for those days.
So now you're super right now?
Super lazy.
I am the WW World Heavyweight Champion.
Super lazy.
Super lazy.
Anyway.
I am super crazy.
Don't fucking.
No, I like Super Crazy.
Nah, Super Crazy's the man, bro.
He could ride the shit out of a fucking.
He's a great wrestler, bro.
He's a great wrestler. What is that shit he used to drive?
Yeah,
He used to drive the lawnmower. The
lawnmower, yeah.
The lawnmower?
Yeah.
The lawnmower.
The lawnmower, but he was, man.
He could drive the shit out of that.
He's great, man. I fucking love that guy. And Sky Day I trained with too, which was, not a lot of people know who he is, but he's helped train.
You know, he had a couple of good matches in ECW too.
Super Crazy?
Yeah, he had a couple of good matches.
No,
Not all of them were 5 stars, but
Shout out to S.A. Rios.
Super Crazy knows so much about, like, he gets in the ring and just like does things with the body that you probably wouldn't ever think was capable of.
Super Crazy's the best.
Oh yeah, he's the man. Also, Sky Day is one of the greatest. That's like one of my highlights of my career, going out there in Mexico.
Who did you actually wrestle in Mexico during the show?
Saturday and Sunday. First night was a Big Show. I wrestled. It was me and.
You wrestled the Big Show? Well, it's the Big Show. Come on in there, breaking down tonight. Nah,
yo, I gotta behave, bro. I'm trying to act professional over here.
Wow.
You said the Big Show. When you said the Big Show, you have to sing the song.
I said it was a big show.
Well, it's the Big Show. Now, go ahead. So it's a Big Show Saturday and Sunday.
There's a big Lucha Libre fan fest.
Oh, you didn't wrestle the Big Show?
He didn't break down that.
How? Well, get ready for something that you never know.
You may see him coming.
What I promise you know is a big show.
You gotta blame Brian. Brian said the Big Show.
I
All right,
know.
no jokes. All jokes aside. All right, so Saturday and Sunday you got a Big Show. Who do you wrestle?
Saturday was me and X Fly against Matt Striker and Super Crazy.
Okay.
Nice.
How was it working with Matt Striker and Super Crazy?
It was
Learning
great.
experience.
Yeah, great learning experience.
What kind of things do you learn from Matt Striker?
Everything, bro. That
Little
guy's.
things, right? Just a little.
Because I've trained with Matt Striker countless times, and every time I'm in the ring, it
You
seems
learn
like
something.
he loves to emphasize on things that people don't necessarily think of, and that matters when you actually do take the time to think about it. Like selling. Selling is not always when you're taking heat. You understand what I'm saying?
You can sell after the match outside in the garage in the parking lot.
You can hit somebody with a body slam, and when you sell right after, make it look like $1 million fucking bucks. That's one thing he taught me.
Striker's like honestly like a big brother to me. Like he's taking me out in Mexico. He helped me out a lot. And in New York, he helps me out. Like whenever I get a chance, and anybody in Gleason's, whenever Striker's around, like
Good mentor.
yo, he has that natural ability to teach because he's actually a teacher.
Yeah,
He did that before wrestling.
he's a natural leader.
Right.
He's a natural leader.
I mean,
And I was big on him with his gimmick over there in the E, when he came in as your teacher guy, when he had that teacher gimmick. I wasn't a fan of the ECW thing, but I thought I was always
smart guy.
I was always big on him. He was like in WWE, like he reminded, like his style reminded me of like Sean O'Hare. Like not everybody got him. You gotta understand the reference. Not everybody got him, but he was fucking great. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that they didn't take advantage of talent like that, man.
You need to write Stephanie.
What?
You should write her.
Nah, Striker and
You should
Super
write
Crazy.
Phil.
You should write.
Phil Thesis.
That's his name, Filthesis?
Mondo.
My dude. Get out of my ring, you
I
fucking
learned
nerd.
a lot from Damien Demento. That's the thing in Gleason's, yo. We learn from so many people. Certain people that you don't want to learn from, but there's a lot more that you should learn from.
Who do you learn from Gleason's?
I give, besides Johnny Rods teaching me psychology in and out the ring, Musketeer was like one of the guys who every single night, 45 minutes, stretched me out, beat me up.
He gave you a good stretch.
Yo, he's the man, bro.
I'm not necessarily a fan of that guy.
Bro, that's your opinion, bro.
But
He
I
took
tell
his
you what,
time.
who I do have a lot of love for, I have a lot of love for Johnny Rods. I have a lot of love for Cowboy Bad Billy Walker and Mark Fowler.
It's Bad Boy Billy Walker. Get it right.
Bad Billy Walker. That's what I said. BBW.
Billy Walker teach another guy, bro, who teaches you psychology
I have to give Damien Demento his.
Him too, Damien Demento.
Because Damien Demento actually taught me how to strike. I didn't know how to throw punches.
Did he catch you with the real one?
No, because I would have brought like 50 fucking guys from this building to fucking kill him. Thank God nothing never came of that bullshit beef, but I do. I don't
fingernails.
Huh? Oh, I remember Tyree. Tyree was in the ring. You remember that day?
I don't know. He said something to me.
Damien Demento wouldn't lock up with Tyree
Because
because he had Dutch nails on all 10 fingers.
yo, yeah, like dirt nail, like legit dirt.
So what do you think about people that talk bad about Gleason's? They call Gleason's a joke now, and
I don't know. Everybody's got their opinion about the place. If you didn't train there,
but what about people that did train there and have their opinions? Because I have my opinions.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, I think it's unprofessional to go to the public and state your opinion, especially if you're going to badmouth somebody.
So you would never do a shoot?
No.
You're a liar. Let RF Video come at you with some money.
Nah, that's nothing to shoot about, bro. What's a shoot really? If you think about it, it's a work. They're not
of course it's a work, but it's something. It's not the norm. That's why people want to see it. People don't like to see regular. Why do you think people watch?
What do people want to see in a shoot?
People like when people go on the internet. When I watch, I'm gonna.
What little phone is this?
That's. Oh, I'm not gonna blast it. But
this is a fucking like.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Hold on. When you watch TV, do you want to see something that's exactly that you see in life? Like.
Yeah, but it's TV.
No.
Everything is unrealistic.
It has a realistic theme, but it's not realistic. You think Bad Girls Club and Real Love of Hip Hop? You think that's real?
That's scripted, obviously.
You think Total Divas is real? I love Total Divas, by the way, but it's bullshit. Okay, all it does is just makes me want to watch porn later on. When I see Nikki Bella, oh my god, Lord. Woo! When I see Nikki, I didn't say nothing bad.
Wait, let me
Stop getting all
Let
scared.
me ask you a question, Chris.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Sydney Cloud.
I probably have zero chance of making it in that place anyways, so I can say what the fuck I want.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
What's your opinion on Gleason's? Why aren't you there anymore?
Why am I not in Gleason's? This is a shoot, brother. All right, Gleason's. I'm not there anymore because this is the true story. I did a show, and this little fucking piece of shit faggot named Jared, for some reason, first of all, this kid is the biggest jabroni mark piece of shit ever. He can't wrestle, he can't work, he can't cut promos, he's not believable. He looks like he should be working at Subway sandwiches. Like this, he's like 100 pounds.
Sean from Big Bang.
What?
He's like Sean from Big Bang Theory. Bazinga.
Man, this kid is he's a fucking weirdo, man.
Oh, but get to the story.
All right, so he's running in the locker room like he booked the show and he has the card. So I get there at 4:00. I'm in the room changing, and I said, "All right, Jared."
4:00, you're changing, and the show's at 8:30.
No, I said I got in at 4:00. I said I
okay,
got in at 4:00.
okay, go
That's
ahead.
what I meant to say. Well, I get in there at 4:00. Whatever. Time goes by. It's around 6:00, and I'm fucking I'm fucking changing. So I told Jared, I'm like, Jared, what am I doing here tonight?
Why would you do that though?
Because he had the card.
Okay.
I just want to know what was on the card. He goes, "Oh, you're not on the card. Sorry," but he said it in like a dickhead way. So I dismissed him in the best way I could, which is like, "Yo, get the fuck out of my face before I like put you through a fucking wall or something." And as I'm walking out, he whispers
Sleeping?
bullshit. He whispers some kind of shit to somebody and looks at me and smirks, like he's gonna fucking he's gonna get me back or he told me. So I talked to Johnny, and I said, "Johnny, how come I'm not on the card?" "Oh, but Bobby, you didn't sell no tickets, Bobby. You want to go wrestle for the Lucas? What are you doing here?" Okay, he tells me that after I set up my microphone, after I set up my camera, you know, I'm producing his fucking shows, and he can't give me a spot in the card. Now, I don't want people out there to listen and think that I'm fucking shooting the shows just to get in the show, because honestly, I didn't have to do that because I don't suck that bad. But I'm doing that out of the goodness of my heart because nobody else stepped up and did it. And Johnny's telling me I'm not on the show, so he goes, "Oh, okay, baby. So we're gonna put you in the Rumble. You go in. Vinny King is gonna pin you, and you get out." I said, "Johnny, you know, with all due respect, I'm just gonna do the music. I'm just gonna sit there and play music." And after that, that was like the last conversation I had with Johnny.
What year was that? When is that?
That was last year.
2013.
So no, but that's not why I got kicked out. Not kicked out, but that's not what Johnny doesn't want me to. The next day, Tyree comes to my house to pick up the footage from the camera. Turns out whoever I put on the camera didn't press record for the whole show, so there was no footage. Johnny gets on the phone with Tyree and blames it on me and says he doesn't want me there anymore. So that's why I'm not at Gleason's. Well, what I will say about Gleason's gym is it was probably the best place I could have went to learn ring etiquette, to learn how to conduct myself in a locker room.
And who helped you? Me?
Definitely not. If anything, you got kicked out like 2 times while I was there.
The same day.
Probably. Everybody fucking hates this guy. This holds a record for getting kicked out of almost every wrestling school in New York. I don't know how it's happened, but he did.
You gotta get over it, nigga.
I got kicked out of 1. Whoop-de-doo.
About to go for 2 too.
Maybe. We'll see what the future holds. On December 21st, 2012, when the moons and the planets align, we'll see what happens. But I have nothing negative to say about Gleason's. Besides the fact that Johnny Rods does not want you wrestling anywhere but Gleason's, and I don't necessarily agree with that, because now in 2014, especially the fact that there's cameras everywhere, and it's harder to break into business to where you want to be, or where your goals, you know, where you set your goals for. Most likely, everybody who gets into wrestling wants to make it to the E. It's hard to do that if you just stay in Gleason's. You have to learn from as many people as you possibly can, train with as many people as you possibly can, go to seminars, do shows all over the country. So that's the only thing I can say. That, and the fact that we got a whole bunch of jabronis over there doing rumbos and dumbos. But that's about it. You know, you got to start somewhere. But some guys get too comfortable selling 25 tickets and holding a fucking plastic head.
You gotta get to Japan. That's where it is. In Mexico, learn those styles, man.
Lucha and the right side.
Watch Sky Day, because he is the man. No,
I'm a fan of American mat-based grappling wrestling.
But you gotta look at
I'm not into Lucha. It's not that I don't respect it. I'm just not.
Sky Day
I'm
is Lucha Libre, but he does like holds and submissions and.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm into the old school 1985. 1985, brother. I take my vitamins. I drink my milk, and I pray to the Holy Ghost. It was good having you here today. I'll see you another time. I need my host back. Pinkie, Dinky Doo.
Well, this show fucking sucks.
It's not that the show sucks.
It's that you suck, brother.
It's that you suck. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pinkie and Cloud podcast. I hope all of you had a lot of fun listening to the thoughts and
listen. We want to take this moment.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Can we take a moment to acknowledge Yams?
Sure.
I'm sorry, but I love talking about how green her teeth are.
Her teeth look like the spider nest that
Slugger, better brush your teeth, motherfucker. Punting, Slugger stinks. That guy fucking sucks. I'm sorry. He's a big dude. He could probably kill me, but he fucking sucks. Jesus. Who was good from NDIW? Slugger stinks. Toxic.
toxic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Pinkie Sanchez, and I'm just laughing my fucking ass off right now. Like, I have been off this show for about 20 minutes, and I'm just coming into it like I just can't believe what's going on right now. Listen, whether it's NDIW, BWF,
NDIW,
or Gleason's,
what about
there's going to be entertainment everywhere.
EMPW?
What's EMPW?
EMPW.
What is EMPW?
Maximum Pro Wrestling.
Just start making up like wrestling promotions.
EMPW. Yeah, I love EMPW. It's the best. EMPW shooting straight to the top.
All right. All right. So we got yeah, they definitely are shooting straight to the top.
They are shooting straight to the
They're not only shooting straight to the top, but shooting straight in the veins. Roping, doping, crack smoking.
Everyone listening to this podcast, it has gone to hell right now, but I love it.
Yes, nobody will ever know what that means except for me and you. I think.
I think a couple people might know it, but it's
You know what rhymes with think?
Sink,
Pink,
pink,
clink,
clink.
Slugger stinks.
The best, bro. The best.
Slugger. All right, but all right.
Where we at? Where we at right now?
We're at. Oh, I have a green cup with some teeth, and it reminds
It's
me.
Angry Birds.
It's the Angry Yams. The Angry Yams.
Oh shit, we dressed the same way. Holy shit.
All right, Pinkie. Jeremy.
Go
you,
away.
You dressed like you about to go to your own funeral.
Look, he's dressed up too. You fucking faggot.
But look, I'm going
You
to
look like 12 years a slave right now.
I'm not racist.
Slugger. All right. Sorry for the interruption, ladies and gentlemen. We have one of the guys that he's a regular at the show. He's a mark and he just doesn't know it. But Pinkie over here is dying laughing. Slugger makes you laugh. Slugger makes you cry. You fuck with Slugger, you gonna motherfucking die.
Mura Slugger.
Brian, you remember the time fucking Brian invited me to go wrestle at NDIW one time? So I bring my gear all the way to the fucking shit sack of New York. And
Queens. Over at Liberty.
Liberty. So Brian goes, yeah, bro, you're gonna wrestle me tonight. So I'm like, all right, I'll go do it. So I bring my gear and Slugger comes, no, he did not train here. He was like he sounded like one of those Jamaican characters from Shatas. He was trying to like breach his security for his drug warehouse. You cannot enter, nigga. You stink. So he cuts a promo outside. You know you can't wrestle here if you don't train here. So I took my bag and I just took the fucking train back home. As if it was like a prestigious honor to wrestle for NDIW.
That place closed down, bro.
Yes, in front of a WrestleMania sellout crowd of four. If NDIW sold out and you bring kids, do you have to sit them on their lap?
You're on fire, bro. You're on fire.
Can you sit them on their lap? Is there does it say it on the tickets?
You gotta sell. Everybody has to pay $25.
No.
VIP.
VIP, the whole section. There's one section. It's not like a regular wrestling show. There's like 4 sides.
VIP.
There's one section to NDIW.
Backstage pass.
The backstage pass. What? Behind the towel?
Behind the curtain.
With a curtain? There's a towel in place of a curtain. They're playing the music out of a 1997 Sony stereo. With like, remember the CD players that had like 8 different changes?
Yeah. You know who used to do music?
Huh?
You know who used to do music?
Who used to do music?
Person.
Oh, Stevie Person. I love the
Wait,
80s.
Let's go. Hold on. Let's get a Steven Person chant. Steven Person.
How does a Steven Person chant go? I never heard one.
Steven Person, the evolution of Mike Quinn. This dude has had so many gimmicks, it's not even funny.
He's still more over than you.
He was Mighty Mike Quinn. Then he was Steven Person.
In person.
No one
Then
would know.
he was Mustache Mike.
Bro, no one would know who Steve Person was unless we were to mention him on our show.
What are you talking about? Steven Person is the greatest, probably one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. You see his hairline? That shit goes all the way to the back of his head.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom
Oh.
and experience.
Wisdom that lacks Rogaine.
Experience.
Experienced hair follicles that just fall out. That's what happens. That's what happens to experienced people. They die. All that experience kills them. Who else is experienced in wrestling? Oh, my chair's low.
Slugger.
Slugger. Fuck your mother. Slugger stinks.
Who else is
Rumpunting, rumpunting, a rip and a rhyme and a rip. And this is how Slugger stinks. No, a rhyme and a rip. A rhyme, rip and a rhyme and a rip. Everybody knows Slugger's the sheets.
I gotta pee on myself.
What? I already pissed on myself. I'm sorry. I already pissed on
Yo, you know what's funny? He's gonna hear this and he doesn't know who the fuck I am.
I know. I'm just.
But listen. It's sad that if you don't know who the person making fun of you is, it just means you must fucking suck. You must fucking suck. A lot of people listening to this episode not gonna know who the fuck Slugger is.
Yo, I think everyone listening to this episode is just gonna die laughing right now.
Pantina, don't laugh at me. Slugger stinks. A train motherfuckers. I'm experienced. Yo, that's the new. That's the new word. That's the new word for good wrestlers. Experienced wrestlers. Who else is experienced?
Davey Richards.
Davey Rich. Oh man, he looks like Vladimir. He looks like a mini Vladimir Kozlov.
And Eddie Edwards.
No.
They're good wrestlers. They're amazing wrestlers.
No. Oh, I thought you were talking about something. Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. No. Ring of Honor, right?
Yeah.
No. I can never say nothing about them. They're fucking awesome. I thought you were talking about somebody else. I'm talking about experience.
Davey Richards.
No, experienced. Experienced, like Slugger experienced. Who else is experienced in the wrestling industry? Bronco from BWF. No, we got to talk about divas. The ring queen, Lexa Rose.
Lexa Rose.
She's very experienced.
Experienced in
behind the scenes.
Ooh,
Given STD viruses like a penile gingivitis.
Yo,
I didn't know
his story about the girl he has sex with.
No, that he can't say that. He can't talk about that story.
It's a lie. You did it.
Fucking yams, man. She brings a tear to my eye. It's like when you cut an onion.
Just wrestling onions. Anthony Starr is experienced wrestler.
I can't shit on Anthony Starr. Anthony Starr is good.
What about Jorge? He was special.
Jorge. You know what, Jorge? I'm gonna shoot on George Santi. George Santi, if you're listening, you were supposed to be a special guest tonight. Wasn't he supposed to be a special guest tonight?
He was supposed to be
This is about the fourth show that you know show this fucking year. Ask Troy, because he knows. Come on, man. You broke my heart. You were supposed to be on the show today. No showed me.
No show.
I already gave you your envelope with $20. I want that refunded.
You're such an asshole.
Have you ever gotten an envelope with $20?
I know guys got an envelope with $10.
From Johnny?
No, please.
Hey, Bobby, buy yourself a protein shake and the wide chest, baby. A beer. You gonna go to the bar?
Yo, how would a meeting go between Slugger and Johnny Riley?
Oh,
Do
man.
impressions.
Johnny, I want to come train here. Baby, what you did? You got Hall of Fame ring, baby. I'm a serious trainer. Slugger don't stink. I train ring queen Lexa Rose. Train her with my dick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Her I'm panting. Put it inside Lexa Rose. Pink stink. Don't smell like a rose. Smells like shit. Just like my career. Oh my god. This goes down as probably the best episode of all time.
the best
We're
podcast.
not talking. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you came here to listen to something serious, you came to the wrong place. We're here to shoot the shit. And by shit, I mean Slugger, Lexa Rose, Steven Person. Oh, Jared. Yeah, Jared is the Mr. Hanky of the wrestling industry. He is most definitely Mr. Hanky. When you see it, they should do a chant when he comes out. It should be "Hidey ho,
Heidi ho.
I got a song.
Heidi ho.
I got a song.
Heidi ho. Heidi ho. Heidi ho. Heidi.
I got a chant. I got a song. I actually have a song for Jared.
Slugger impression?
He's the shits. He's the shits. Leather jacket. Leather pants. He's a faggot. He's Jared. He's Jared. Jared, I challenge you to physical combat, buddy.
What a fucking
Any
idiot.
day you want to do it, I will tie one leg and one arm behind my back and fight you to the death. If you accept. We'll go to Somalia where it's legal. Not in the United States.
Oh
You
my god.
bitch made cock blower. What is creator wrestler? Can we talk creator wrestler?
What's that?
Creative bitch, that's what he is.
I'm gonna Google some notes.
Have fun. Google it up.
What is creator wrestler? Creator Pro? Creator Pro Wrestling Academy. Who runs this?
Kurt Hawkins, man.
Kurt Hawkins. Okay, now I know Creator Pro Wrestling Academy is. Can't shit on this place because Kurt Hawkins is a hell of a worker. But I can shit on Jared. Because Jared is the biggest piece of shit this industry has ever seen.
But what about Jared? What did Jared have to do anything with Kurt Hawkins?
Because he trains there.
Oh.
Because he
Well,
drives.
good God. Thank God Jared's getting some training from a real man.
Yo, he drives me all over the place, bro.
He drives who? Oh, he's Hawkins' personal. He's Hawkins' personal valet. He's just. You can't pause. Don't worry about it. You're not saying it. I'm saying it. So Jared is the new. Oh, he's the butler. He adapted the gimmick, Jared the butler from Gleason's, and now he's actually a fucking chauffeur.
El Chauffeur.
Talk about reality-based wrestling.
No, he sells the merchandise.
Oh my god, and he sells Kurt Hawkins merchandise. Kurt Hawkins, you are one smart guy. You know what, man? I hope you're not don't let him train for free. Make him pay dues. Make him pay dues while he's doing all that shit too.
Yo, did you see this picture?
What picture? Pinkie, what else is on your mind? Because we have to close this up soon.
Yo,
What's on my mind right now, man, is What's on my mind right now
Speak
is
on.
ISW Interspecies Wrestling.
Yes, give it the plug before
Coming
we go.
at you guys October 25th at Danbury, Connecticut, man. It's gonna be a rock and roll party, baby.
Rock and roll.
It's gonna be one mother effing rock and roll show. T Pazuzu's gonna be in the house, man.
I don't think anybody cares about Team Pazuzu.
Only
You know why? Because Sidney Cloud's not involved in that piece of shit group. If Sidney Cloud was in that group, then it would be awesome. It would be over.
Well, let me tell you something. Has Sidney Cloud ever went to Canada? Ever been to
I don't need to go to
international?
Canada. I'm not an international superstar. I'm a national superstar.
Okay, cool.
I don't need to travel to prove myself.
Well, we're gonna be ISW is gonna be in Danbury, Connecticut, October 25th at the Heirloom Arena, and we're gonna rock it out, man. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be
Are you ready to rock?
some of the best wrestling you'll see all year, man. So guys, come check it out. Interspecieswrestling.com. Check it out, man. It's gonna be good stuff. Woo!
Interspecies wrestling going on. What's going on with Beyond?
Beyond's coming back November 29th and I believe November 30th.
Are you involved in that?
Yes.
Are you gonna be on the card?
I may be
Can we get
involved.
Sidney Cloud on the card?
Yeah, sure. I'll talk to the.
I want to wrestle. I want to do a empty arena, me wrestling a broom match.
Awesome. We could do that.
I will make that broom look so good.
There you go.
I got
Halloween. So I wrestle a broom, Halloween theme.
You wrestle a witch's broom.
A witch's broom.
Awesome. Sounds good.
I'll wrestle. I'll pull Yam's teeth out and wrestle them.
Do it up, brother.
Do it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to that time where we have to end the podcast. Pinkie's looking at his phone, so he's fucking bored.
I'm not bored,
He
man.
doesn't have anything to talk about. He's a boring guy tonight.
I am a boring guy. You guys have just been on fire today, and
Fire for Slugger! Fire the blunt! Blah, blah.
I've just been. I love it.
Do you know what I love?
What do you love?
I love wrestling,
I love wrestling too.
and I love big booty bitches.
Oh, I love the big booty bitches.
Who?
Talk about some Amber Rose. Recently divorced.
Who is Amber Rose?
Amber Rose was Khalifa's, or she was Kanye West's
Who
girl
gives
first.
a fuck about? All right, who's the best looking girl in the indie scene right now, in your opinion?
Probably Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb, she does look good.
She looks
It's actually probably a conflict of interest because I work with Valkyrie Wrestling. I shouldn't be talking about anybody who performs with them. It's no secret though. I love Kimberly though. Kimberly, yes.
Kimberly's the best, bro. Kimberly's amazing.
She is
worker.
just like, she has my heart in the wrestling industry, and she probably doesn't know who the fuck I am though.
Nah, she doesn't.
I videotape her every Valkyrie show. She probably still doesn't know who the fuck I am. But let me tell you,
You're such a creeper. I love it though.
I am.
She deserves the creeping.
She definitely does because
She's worked hard.
she is on point. She's on point like this nail. You see this nail right here?
Oh yeah.
On point. And I would love to cut myself on that point.
Bleed. Oh yeah.
Bleed all over it.
Oh yeah.
Reverse period.
Oh.
Have you ever had a man period before?
Oh yeah, all the time, brother. Every day. Every day there's blood coming out of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week. We will have another special guest. It will be announced. Jorge Santi, fuck you for not coming in. Jared, suck a dick. Big ups to Creator Pro Wrestling. No problems there, just in case. I don't want there to be any miscommunication there. Kurt Hawkins, Creator Pro Wrestler. Creator Pro Wrestling seems promising, and there's no problems there except for the fact that I hate Jared, your butler.
You really don't like this guy, Slugger.
It's not that I don't like him. I don't like his style of wrestling. Same way a lot of people don't like my style of wrestling. Not everybody's a fan of Sidney Cloud, but then there are some fans of Sidney Cloud, and those are the people I love. And I love the haters even more. You know why? Because they put my name out there the same way we put everybody else's name who's fucking irrelevant after today is going to be relevant tomorrow because we spoke about them today.
Exactly.
We're making Yams famous. We're making Slugger famous. We're making Jared the faggot.
Los Sucios. Already, see?
I don't have a problem with Sucios, though. I don't have a problem with
No
them.
one's ever heard about the Sucios for the past 2 months since Cyberbully was off Facebook.
We got to call Cyberbully. Cyberbully's like in the cave right now.
Who knows what he's up to?
Who knows? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for episode 3. If not this week, next week. Have a great night. Say goodbye to the people, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Pinkie Sanchez and Sidney Cloud podcast. We appreciate every single person that's listened to us and laughed and everything.
Can we do
We
like a
hope
final?
you
Can we do
enjoyed
like a final word like Jerry Springer?
Can I do the final word?
Go ahead, do the final word.
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we find entertainment in the wrong places. Sometimes you may say things that kind of hurt people's feelings, but at the end of the day, as long as we're getting talked about, that's all that matters. So, take care of yourselves and each other.
Slugger.